guns, masks. You sure you all don't want to grab some condoms?
No? Why?
Because this is usually what men buy before they rape someone.
Oh, we're not rapists. Us two? Small fries? No way.
It's gonna be cash or credit for your rape kit.
These guys forced Jesse Eisenberg's character to rob a bank, and the bad guys, and they're played by Danny McBride, Nick Swardson. They forced Jesse Eisenberg to rob a bank. I play his best friend, and I help him rob the bank. And Michael's character, Chongo, is another guy who's kind of involved in this whole world.
Well, the only real scenes that I have with you are when you smack me in the face.
We have a little bit of a fight scene, some stunt work. I smacked him on the arm, and then to the head, and then there's something else. It was a really easy one, but I did it myself.
Yeah.
I also did Jason Statham stunts in The Expendables, but that's a different issue.
You want to be a millionaire, Travis? You got to start thinking like one. We force some idiot to rob a bank for us.
You know, I played the sidekick to Danny McBride. So Danny McBride's character has the scheme to I want to open up a tanning salon / brothel. You know, every guy's dream. What a broken record that is in this country. But he needs money to get it going, and so, you know, I'm kind of like the demolitions expert, and so he talks me into building a bomb that we can put on a guy to make him rob a bank. And so I'm also have kind of a moral dilemma with it and trying to figure out, you know, should we do this? And I kind of go back and forth with it throughout the movie.
I was a really bad actor on set because I was the one. Not only would I laugh at other people's stuff when they were doing it, I would laugh at my own stuff. I'm like, it's funny. And you're not supposed to do that.
No, that's frowned upon. We shot the film in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Grand Rapids is pretty low key, but you know, when we're there filming, you're there pretty much all day, and then you know, you have a 12-hour day and you go to bed and then you kind of wake up and shoot again. You don't really go to the club. And the Grand Rapids club's probably not really popping on a Tuesday.
It was I golfed a lot. I gotta admit, it was pretty interesting going in because I have a mustache, goatee, shaved head with tattoos, and sometimes you couldn't wash them off, and I'm golfing. They're like, how you do, man? You golfing, man? I was like, yeah, man. And then I'm not that bad. And when they were like, yeah, I continue up with that guy, and I'm on the tee waiting, they're like, no, you can let him go.
I kind of have to, you know, kill the bad guy at the end of the movie, and you know, using the flamethrower. So, you know, it was kind of, I had to use it. I pretty much did that stunt myself, which was pretty horrifying.
Yeah, he had a real flamethrower shooting like 30-foot flames out of the front of it. It was intense.
I wanted like 2-foot flames. Like I was like, oh, it's like a big
flames.
barbecue lighter. And Ruben's like, no, you got to keep doing it. And it just was like, after a while, it just was so big, and it's like really hot. And I know it sounds like stupid to say, but flamethrowers are really hot. Usually, like when you go in for buddy comedies, they'll like pair you up before you're cast. Like I've gone into like meetings and auditions where they'll like, you know, they'll pair you up and to see like if you guys gel. So they didn't really do this at all. So they just kind of threw us together. And Danny and I, you know, we travel in the same circles, but we had never even met.
I thought it was like a really fresh pairing just because, you know, you think about, same with Aziz and Jesse, I thought, you know, there's certain different camps of comedy, I guess you could call it. You know, there's like the Judd Apatow world, the Adam Sandler world, the Will Ferrell world. There's like these different, and they all kind of intermix. And
the Jeremy Irons world.
Yeah, the Jeremy Irons world. But I thought this was really fun just because, like, you know, you've never seen Aziz's energy opposite someone like Jesse. And Danny and Nick, while they're both so hilarious, we'd never seen that pairing before.
I thought it was pretty cool to take Kenny Powers from Eastbound and Down, and then Terry, the gay roller skating prostitute from 911, and then just put them together in like some super sandwich of homophobia and gay.
I like going to movies and not knowing what's going to happen. Like when I first saw Back to the Future, I didn't know what it was going to be about, and then I was like, "What? They're like traveling in time in this movie.
They're
this
going
is
back
amazing."
to the
Yeah, they're going
future.
back to the future.
What?
It was amazing. Kid's hanging out with his dad. They're the same age.
Platoon, I had no idea what that movie was about.
No clue.
And I loved it.
Demolition Man. Wesley Snipes. Frozen. What? Don't watch trailers. You should stop watching the interview. You should just go in cold.